3 voor 12 radio. Jasper Leijdens.
Het is 3 voor 12 radio op 3FM. En we zijn gezegend dat we elke week live muziek voor je hebben. En dat is heel vaak de live muziek uit Nederland, live muziek uit België. But I think I never had a band from LA in the studio, but it's the Sophs. Welcome, guys.
Oh, we're happy to be here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
It's a great night tonight because Ethan and Sam are here in the studio. You just played a total different version of Gold Star here.
Yes.
How many hours of practice are in this live version?
Sam is would probably be better at answering that than me. His fingers were working hard.
Oh yeah, it took a lot of time. I think even in December, I was still figuring out how fast to play it. But now I can get it even with my brain closed, I guess.
That's good. Yeah. Because normally you are rocking out on stage with the whole 6 piece. Now you're here with just you guys together. Do you miss the rest?
Oh yeah, no, and you know if they're listening right now, I don't think they're listening right now, but we love them.
Yes, we miss you. We love you guys.
But is there still a big group chat going on when you're on the road like this?
Of course.
Yeah,
there's much business to attend to. I have to, I send them like a million things every day when I wake up for them to do. It's the whole name of the game here. We have to keep in touch.
What's the name of the group chat of the Sophs?
We have like 4. We have we have the Colfs, and because our bass player is named Cole, I don't know why he got his own group chat name, but that's fine.
Yeah.
And then we have one with our creative director Eric and our day-to-day manager Liana, just called Sophs Eric Liana, and I guess. And then I have one with just Eric and Liana called The Brains.
So one part of the brains is in the studio tonight.
Yep, in the flesh, you know.
Yeah. And one part of the Colfs is here too.
There you go. 2 parts of the
so
Colfs, actually.
There will be a new album coming up in March. It's called Gold Star. You just played the title track of this record, about which you said, if you're a good person for the wrong reasons, does that detract from your goodness? Where did this question come from?
A lot of it came from questions I was asking myself when writing the record, and I didn't really come up with any good answers, so I thought I'd just pose them to the general public. So if anybody knows, please let me know.
But what are the biggest questions on this album then?
I think the biggest question is if doing something, doing an action for the sake of a reward undercuts the goodness of your action, does it? I think there are a lot of challenges that the album imposes upon the listener. Some of them, being with the wide variety of genres that it plays around in. And I think a big challenge is finding the perspective and the narrative voice that remains cohesive throughout, and focusing on the story that's telling, rather than, being oohed and awed by, now we're doing a country song, now we're doing a Latin infused song. Like it's, it still is a very, very much of a consistent listen, because thematically it's very sound. We're writing from the same perspective the entire time, and because we get to play around on the sonic side of things.
How's the reaction from your fans? Because sometimes when a band is doing something else, it's scary for your listeners. How is the reaction of your fans so far?
Well, this is the first thing we've ever done, so there's no real something else or something to compare it to,
Yeah.
So I'm just worried when in the future we decide to settle on a genre for a little bit, and they're like, wait, I wanted 10 different genres and 10 different
everything,
songs.
and you gave me one thing.
Where does this influence come from? Does it come from the 6 piece, or who gives the influences for the band?
I think it really depends, but I think a lot of it, the rest of the band actually mediate and kind of temper my mood swings, Like, if I had this album the way that I wanted it to be, it would be totally just a mess. It wouldn't work. I think the album works, but if I didn't have the other guys, it would not work, because they actually helped simmer me down a little bit from going from operating on the fringes of genre too much. But that's like my big kind of thing.
And there's now a new genre in it. It's classical music, because you played just Gold Star here, and it sounds like a classical masterpiece.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you.
You did very well. The fun thing about your band is that you're signed to a British label as well. It's called Rough Trade. They have some stores around the world, in New York as well, in Berlin. How did you come up with Rough Trade? Are you so British that you wanted to go there?
Actually, I didn't want to put out any music without some sort of representation, and I know that might sound a little dangerous of a message to relay, but the fact of the matter was, we weren't college age. I had rent to pay, and I don't think that being pragmatic is something that is necessarily mutually exclusive with creative integrity. You have to kind of think smart, you know? Definitely don't go into like a 360 deal or sign your life away or anything. But so with that in mind, we had actually finished the album before getting signed to Rough Trade and releasing any music, but I put together a 5-song demo reel, and then with our creative director, whom I've also known since high school, I put together some press photos, a brand Bible with everything down to like font size and references and stuff like that, like color schemes, and I typed the equivalent of a cover letter and sent that off to 30 independent record labels. And the very next day, I heard back from the founder of Rough Trade Records, Jeff Travis.
Yeah.
And was on the phone with him 20 minutes after that. And he, thankfully, his co-founder was going to be in Los Angeles with the band Pulp about 10 days later.
I love them.
Yeah, and so we locked ourselves in a rehearsal studio because they wanted to see a live performance from us, and we had never, performed live before. So we locked ourselves in a rehearsal space. Our bass player pulled in a favor from a bouncer in Pasadena who let us go on early on a bill on a Friday night. We gathered about 40 of our best friends, and we played a show, and we were signed effectively before the end of the year.
And now you're here to play some fucking tunes in the Netherlands.
Yeah, and now we're here.
There's no way back. You played in the Windmill as well in Brixton in the UK, which is a great thing as well. And you brought some music with you as well, because we are about to play Tom Waits on 3FM.
Oh yeah, we are.
We're playing Tom Waits in between Pink Panthers and Lady Gaga. Thanks for that. Why that one?
You know what? Because I kind of anticipated it might be sandwiched between something like Pink Panthers and Lady Gaga. And I wanted all of your listeners to know what it's like to be in my head for 5 seconds.
Let's play it. And in a bit you hear more of the Sophs on 3FM. Tom Waits nu.